"But you know this isn't for charity. Like I owe Sam $1,000." And I went, you know what? Knowing Sam, that doesn't surprise me, but I would have had to been told that it's for charity.
Yeah.
Because they give you $500 to start.
Okay.
That's your money.
Right.
And you also get paid $1,600 for being on the show.
Oh, okay. So Attell is working for nothing.
But Sam knows. But Sam knows the kind of people he's with. So, but like we told Norm and you know, if you want more than $500, Sam will loan it to you.
Loan it to you.
Right. And then, of course,
What's
if you
the
lose,
interest rate on that?
there's no interest rate. But if you lose more than what you borrowed, you owe him that money.
Well, if he is a supposed expert player,
he's a professional.
If he's a professional poker player, why would I want to go on his TV show, help him out,
lose money to him,
and lose
you're
money
a degenerate gambler?
Yeah, I guess so.
So this is what happened. So I said, "How much you giving me?" $500. I said, "Well, I need way more than that."
Sure.
I said, "Give me $5,000." So the guy immediately, like a loan shark, goes, "Absolutely." Sign already up for $5,000. He gives me $5,000 in chips. Now, the start of the TV show that has me and Attell and Norm at it, Sam opens the show by completely humiliating Attell and going, "Listen, on camera, Dave didn't know that he really owes me money, so Dave has to give me $1,000 and then we'll start." So now Attell on the TV show is taking out his wallet.
Dave doesn't have $1,000.
Well, Attell's got the money, but he says, "Thanks, Sam. Well, I don't know we were going to do this on the air." So he takes the money out of his wallet. He gives the guy, Sam's producer / bitch, I don't know, gives the guy the money, and then Attell buys in for another $1,000. Me and Norm each buy in for $5,000.
Oh, my God.
So now here's the rub here that I get pissed off with. It's also a TV show.
Sure.
Okay, so now Sam, Norm, myself, and Attell are all at the table. Sam wants the show to be funny, okay?
Right.
So there's also 2 Playboy Playmates there. So now who do you think the funny falls on there?
You.
Right, of course.
And
Me and
Attell.
Norm, right. But Sam and Norm are such, like, crazy card players, they're concentrating on the game.
They're not being funny.
Okay, so now me and Attell are looking at each other. Every time I started making jokes, you know, and like I would throw in, like, when I didn't really have a good hand to be funny and stuff, and I was doing shit that I thought would be entertaining.
Right.
But at the end, you lose money, and it's like, okay, you're being funny. Sam wasn't being funny.
Right. He was making money.
Right, he was making money, I guess. And then me and Norm started doing some stuff. We were trying to be funny.
Let me get to the bottom line for
So
a
there's
second.
2 different things going on here. There's a poker game for real money, or are we trying to entertain people? Because I can't concentrate on both things at the same time.
Absolutely not.
So,
well, why are you feeling all this pressure?
I started getting a little pissed off, and I started playing for real.
Okay.
I started really getting into it. So now at one point, I was up $11,000.
But you know what this is like? This is like being asked to do a guest starring role on, let's say, ER.
Right.
And then being charged a hospital bill. I mean, I never heard of a show like this. But although
like,
I have to hand it to Sam, it is a reality show. You're really playing for real.
It's like doing Letterman, and at the end of Letterman goes, "Listen, I'm a pro pool shooter. You want to shoot pool for me?"
Right. Yeah, I mean, all right. So anyway, you start to play
for real. So now I'm in the game now. But me and Attell, we're casual poker players. Me and Attell are now in a game with a Playboy Playmate who's hot as hell, which is very distracting.
Now,
and 3 professional poker players.
Is the Playmate putting up her own money? Brandy Roderick has that kind of buy-in?
No, she just took the $500 from the game, and she would. You get $500.
Is Sam really going to take her money too?
I don't know if he did, but she didn't have any chips in front of her at the end of the night. But listen, if you only bet the $500, you don't lose anything.
Right.
I lost. We lost because I put an extra $5,000 in. Because I wanted to, play like a real thing. So now I'm up $11,000.
Wow.
At the end of the first round. So if we stop there, that would have been it. But they take a dinner break and we do a second round.
Okay.
Now, they send me out into the fucking casino with, I'm like, fuck it. I started really gambling. I'm playing craps. And then, so I go up to my room and I call this broad. And the producer of the show says, "Look, you got to come back down and do the second round because, like it's a TV show."
Right.
So I'm like, all right. So I go back down, and I win the first couple of hands. And then me and Norm get involved with this hand. Now, Norm is a really good poker player, all right? And I've played poker with him for years, but I kind of know, like, I'm not going to say he has a tell, but I kind of know when he's got a hand, I think. Because Norm is great at making an I don't give a shit face about everything.
Right.
So, it comes down between me and Norm and whatever you got. I mean, so many people know about poker now, but I had a pair of kings with like a queen high.
Okay.
That's all I had after the flop with everything in beginning. So me and Norm start gambling, and I can tell by the last card, the river card, that he doesn't have anything.
Right.
But so I bet a lot of money. He bets a lot of money, and then I go all in to end this one round with Norm. On the river, the last card, Norm gets a flush, an ace-side flush.
Yeah.
Okay, so and it looks like he played it perfectly, and I'm like, oh, so I'm making jokes about it. Again, there's cameras all over you, like be funny or do something. So I lost probably all 11,000 on that hand.
Wow.
I buy in for another 5. Okay. So we finish out the last couple hours, and I ended up down money. I ended up down like $8,000. I think Attell won money. Norm must have been up, and Sam was up money, I'm sure. But the second round, Jennifer Tilly stayed. Me and Jennifer Tilly did a movie together. So the whole time we're telling stories about.
Well, can you leave the game? Let's say you're winning, and you say like a real poker game. I want to leave.
Not until
I
want to
take my money and go.
But what if you're losing and look, Brandy Roderick
then
has
you
to
can
keep
go
buying
out.
in?
They have people that just the first playmate dropped out in 10 seconds.
Right.
She lost her money.
Okay.
And then Brandy sat down, so she was sitting right next to me. I keep ordering food from the waitresses. Like, there's a lot of distractions going on. So at the end of the game, Sam closes everything. Sam has a catchphrase, too, by the way.
Oh, what's his catchphrase?
I go, what's your catchphrase? He goes, watch, you'll love it. So Sam looks, that arrogant Sam, he looks at the camera and goes, okay, we had a big excitement here, a couple of big hands. I think Artie's down some money. This is Sam Simon. Remember, it's just a game.
Remember, it's just a game.
Because he's got all the money.
Right. So now here's the funny part. The producer comes up to me, the guy who's going to tell me how much I owe Sam now.
Right.
At the end of the night, and I'm aggravated. Sam's trying to close the show, and I just go in back of him every time and fuck it up, going, I lost money to the guy who created the fucking Simpsons. I said, yeah, you got to kill me to get that money. I'm not fucking sending you this money, but I pay my debts, whatever.
What?
So I'm figuring out. I'm trying to count to figure out how much I'm down. But this guy who produces the show, he knows. He's keeping track. He knows everything. He comes up to me and real casually off camera says, listen, we did the math. Okay, listen. You owe Sam $8,010. But I'll tell you what. Let's call it $8,000.
Oh, isn't that nice?
He's going to throw in the 10.
He lets you go the 10?
$8,010.
Wow.
And then he goes, but I'll tell you what. Let's call it $8,000.
You know what? That's a mensch.
So now I leave the table. I owe Sam $8,000.
Right.
I go up to him, and Sam comes to me and goes, thank you so much for doing this. Because, look, we had a vacation. Vegas is fun.
Right.
But I had stand-up the weekend before and the weekend after vacation. I might have done something else.
Right.
Right.
And besides lose $8,000 to Sam.
There's a broad I'm kind of seeing. I might have went to, I don't know. I was thinking about
take
going
her on vacation.
Oh, yeah, something like that. So I'm not seeing this bro. We're committed.
So what did you do? Did you write him a check for $8,000?
So I go up to Sam and I say, listen, it was great being here. He goes, thank you so much. It was a big favor. I know you're on vacation, blah, blah, blah. And I say, yeah, Sam, no, don't worry about it. You're welcome. I'm glad to do this for you. So where do I send the $8,000 I owe you?
So have you
and
paid
I thought
him yet?
maybe Sam was going to go, come on, it's a TV show. You help me out here. You're on the show. Sam goes, well, mail me a check.
Mail me a check.
Yeah.
That's good.
But wait a minute. So
what a story.
I want to know if Ralph loses money if he's got to pay Sam. If that fucker ain't paying Sam, I ain't paying Sam.
yeah, because
How's that fucking sound?
you don't get the $1,600.
No, I do. They send me. That's union shit.
Then you have to send it right back.
Well, no, I get a check if I appeared on a TV show, that gets sent to my accountant, the $1,600. But I got to send of my own personal money, $8Gs to Sam.
That's what I'm saying. You worked for nothing.
Dominic, you're on
Worked
the
for
air. What's
nothing.
up?
It cost me $6Gs.
Dominic
I
Barber.
don't get something, Artie. How can a private individual lend money to people in Las Vegas to gamble? It's against the law. You can't.
No. Sam, you don't understand. It's like the guy said, how much do you want from Sam's game? The show. The casino was loaning me the money. But when we sit down at the table, it's legal to gamble. In Las Vegas, we were gambling. We were playing poker.
Who were you mailing the $8,000 to?
The game. The show.
Not to the casino.
No.
I don't know. I'm mailing it to the show or the casino. I don't know. One of the two. I'm not mailing it to Sam personally, but I lost money to the show. I lost money to something. I guess I lost money to the casino.
But you realize that that's, of course, not legal to have a show where they lend you money and you pay them back.
He's saying that they do it through the casino.
No, Sam, Dominic, they said to me, the casino can front you money if you want.
Right.
And I got fronted money. That's what I did.
it sounds like it couldn't possibly be legal to even have a show that lends you money that you then pay.
Hey, is the $8,000?
I got $5,000.
I'm sure whatever
yeah.
I'm sure whatever they're doing, they've looked into.
I got $5,000 in chips from the show. They made up chips. There were Palms chips. We were playing at the Palms. You know, I don't know what kind of deal. I don't know what kind of deal they have. All I know is I taped a TV show and I lost $8,000. But
no individual can open up in a casino their own gambling casino or bet.
Dominic, it's obvious they're playing at a casino.
Right.
Yeah, we're saying we're in the Hef Suite at the casino. Yeah.
And that you're getting it's the same when you get a marker from a casino. And now Artie owes $8,000. Probably Sam was paid already from the game, and now he owes money to the casino.
I don't know.
I don't know. You know,
Sam can explain it. The bottom line is, I taped a TV show, and I owe people money.
Yeah, I don't want to get caught up in that, but it sounds like the $8,000 at least is a tax write-off. Maybe, possibly because you were taping a TV show.
I don't know.
I don't know that that's the case.
I don't know. I'm asking.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
So Howard Stern could open up in a casino the Howard Stern game, have people play, make a profit or a loss, and film it.
No.
You couldn't.
No, Dominic.
That's not what happened.
This is the way
Dominic.
I understand. You go to a casino and say, we want to tape a TV show.
Right.
Which is a poker game.
Right.
The casino, as you know, has poker dealers.
Right.
And you go there and you buy in.
Right.
Now, how you buy in is up to you. You can say to the casino, I want to have a marker, which is essentially what it sounds like Artie has done here. He has said, look, I don't have the money with me right now. I want to take out a loan. You know, I want to take out money. At the end of the game, whoever wins the chips goes in and cashes out. Now, Artie owes money to the casino. That's how it works in it. You can go anywhere in a casino in Vegas and play poker.
Listen, here's the thing. Sam might have been doing this for charity, but we weren't told that. Sam is a very charitable guy.
Right.
And I'm sure that's what he was doing. But my point is, it wasn't, to me and Dave Attell, it was obviously, it wasn't made clear what was happening, that we're playing with real money.
But once it was made clear, you bought in anyway.
Of course. I mean, you know, but
right.
listen.
Well, he's there with a camera in front of him. He can't look like
I'm in Las Vegas. There's hot chicks around. I'm shaking. Yeah, give me money to gamble with.
And you're telling me...
I'm sure knowing Sam as wonderful as he is and charitable is, that he didn't do anything intentionally, but I don't believe that a casino can have another organization front like that.
Right.
You're not listening to what Howard was saying.
Dominic, you're not following. But it's okay. Listen, I got to go.
I'm telling a story. I doubt, you know, and obviously it's a funny story. I lost money. I doubt Sam did anything wrong.
No, I know he did.
But maybe it all went to charity in the end anyway, but it is
Artie
hilarious.
wasn't in on the deal. He doesn't know how it's structured.
But so afterwards...
That wasn't the point of the story, to find out whether it's legal or not. Yeah. We're assuming the legalities have been checked into. Thank you, Dominic.
Believe me, there was nothing but law enforcement officials.
Let me understand
around.
something. So you're telling me you didn't drink, you didn't do any drugs?
Not even close.
Wow.
You just lost money.
And so anyway, so at the end, I was going to fly home. We finished playing the last game at about 3 a.m., and I was going to fly. And then afterwards, me and Jeff Ross and a couple other people, and Ralph, Jeff Ross and Ralph went up to the Playboy Suite to watch them shoot the beginning of the show.
Right.
The beginning of the show is this insane Playboy Suite in the Palms. It has a pool. I'm going to explain this. Like, they have 4 suites where the pool juts out like into the sky. Like, if you look, it's an enormous balcony if you look up, so it looks like a peninsula or something.
Right.
And the balcony is a pool. So it looks like, and the pool is all glass, so it looks like you're swimming in the sky, in other words. Like, you're almost flying through the water, and it was loaded with Playboy Playmates. Like,
how does Playboy afford all of this? I mean, they're on hard times, Playboy.
Well, again,
magazine.
I think that that's a licensing the name kind of thing. The
Is that it?
Palms.
They have the Hef Suite.
Right.
And there's 4 suites like this, and the pool in the Hef Suite has the Playboy bunny and everything. But the more important thing was, so at 3 o'clock in the morning, we go up there, and Sam has worked it out where him and Ralph is in the beginning of the show. Mm-hmm. There's a bit they do in the beginning. It's Sam and Ralph. Like, they're connected now publicly.
How did Ralph get to be his sidekick?
I don't know. But,
right, but at least Ralph's got a job. Yeah,
that's probably how Sam got him money to get flown out there. Like, look, you'll be in the show.
It's a write-off.
Okay. So Sam and Ralph are surrounded by 12 Playmates. So they're shooting with the Playmates. Now, me, Jeff, and Ralph are watching these Playmates. They got thongs on and bikinis, frolic in the pool.
Wow.
And they're throwing us the beach ball and stuff. We're going like, what's going on? Like, can we fuck these girls afterwards?
Do they have any kind of commentators?
Well, Sam and Ralph are the commentators. They're waiting for Sam to come up there and shoot it. They're getting like B-roll of the girls playing and shit,
Right,
you know.
right.
And me and Jeff and Ralph are like standing on the side of the pool talking with these girls, like. And the camera guys and shit have work to do. We used to look like hungry wolves. Like,
Just drooling.
So I get so horny now. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:30, and I have to have a flight at 6:55 a.m. Right?
How do you stay up that long? I don't even know how to do that.
I had slept till about noon that day. It's Vegas. You know?
Okay.
I don't know. I mean,
Right.
you know,
Go ahead.
I don't get bored in Vegas.
Right.
I don't get Gary in trouble. So so now I'm kind of horny from these broads, and one of them was kind of. I was talking to her, and they're like, "We have to stay here and shoot this all day." So I call this chick that I know, and
The hooker.
There used to be hooker.
Let me ask you something.
and
You
I-
really think she used to be a hooker? She's still a hooker, but...
In my life, Howard, let's calm down. She's
Right.
not a hooker.
No, you get her for free. I
don't know what's
understand
going on.
that.
I don't know what she does.
You don't ask.
Right now, she could be fucking a guy for money. I don't know.
Right.
I don't want to think about it.
Okay.
Right now the girl
Because
I'm
you have feelings.
right now the girl I'm dating could be shitting. I don't want to think about that.
Right.
So I call her up, and I'm like, you know, it's either jerk off or call this girl. And when you're in Vegas, there's always options. And she was around, and she came over. So
When she comes over, does she must fuck great because she gets paid professionally to do it.
She's such a doll. She looks like who is a couple of people here have met her. Dan the Song Party Man.
What did he say?
She's smoking.
Smoking hot.
She looks like I showed you a picture of her once.
You did?
She looks like a young Nicole Eggert,
Oh, my God.
like a young one.
And you wouldn't deal her to anybody else. Like, this isn't the girl you got
No.
for JD or anything
What
like
am
that.
I? What am I, a jerk?
What do you think, he's an animal?
No, the girl who blew JD and fucked JD was a different girl.
So,
Somebody else set that up. That was the best. JD's at Nobu. Clearly
wait a
a
second.
whore comes over.
so she shows up to your room.
She
And
comes
does she
up
get-
and like I know everything
get-
about her now. I ask about her kids. I know her.
How
kids.
long does it take after the small talk before she starts fucking you?
This was quick because I told her I said I was horny. So I ordered some food and gluckle, gluckle, gluckle. Yeah, Tracy Morgan showed up and
Do you
blew
know what
me.
happened to Tracy Morgan over vacation?
No, what'd he do?
He's the funniest guy on the planet. Tracy, do you know about this, Robin?
No.
His fish tank in his apartment caught fire. I mean,
How does your fish tank
I don't know, but
catch fire?
he's the greatest.
It's full of water.
His fish tank caught fire, and then I think he burned it. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, he burned down half the building.
What
Like,
do the fish do? Like they're like, wait, we're
the fish
in water.
survived.
What do we do?
I don't know. So,
Our water is boiling.
I think we're dinner.
So
How's your fish tank catch fire? Yeah, go ahead.
Never heard of it.
She shows up.
I
and-
call up my friend is the producer. This girl that I've known for years produces Sam's show, and I said, listen, I'm shacked up with this broad here. Like she's known me forever, so she understands what could happen in Vegas. I said, just make it like the Red Eye tonight. So I changed the flight to the Red Eye, and it was like the Keith Richards style. I shut all the windows in the suite, like put tinfoil up. I wanted no light in there. And me and the chick were in there for just like 10 hours together, getting
doing
room
each other
service.
for 10 hours? How many times do you bang this
I
chick?
don't know. We fell asleep a couple of times, probably like, I don't know, 4 times.
Wow,
You
and for
know.
free.
Yeah.
No
she
money.
ordered champagne, which I didn't touch.
Right.
And
Really? You were partying with her. You're banging her.
No
She's
party.
drinking
And when you
champagne.
Mario.
kiss her, you can taste the champagne and you don't break.
You could have had one little champagne.
I don't kiss her. No,
kiss you?
I didn't do a goddamn thing. No booze.
Would
no
you say
nothing.
this has turned into like a Pretty Woman kind of scenario where like you're falling in love with a hooker and
And I'm Richard Gere.
yeah. Well, yeah.
No. No, it's not going to happen. I
But
could
let
never.
me
I
ask
could
you
never.
something. You whispered under your breath a few moments ago, I'm committed.
No, I said I'm not committed.
You're not committed.
You wear rubber when you're with this chick?
Absolutely.
You do.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Even for a blowy.
No. It started out that way, but
Yeah.
no. That's
Now they're in love.
I always wear a rubber though. With
But
her.
no kissing? Really? It's like that, huh?
No.
No kissing?
No.
I mean, now there's
Yeah,
kissing.
we can't. But just like I know I know her. She's a good girl. She's all right.
Wow.
Everybody's got bills.
You got a picture of this chick right now?
No, I have one. I'll get you one.
Give me a
I
couple.
showed you a picture of her.
I'm confused.
You thought she was hot.
You showed me the picture of her before you became emotionally involved with her. That's why I didn't pay. Now that
No.
she's your girlfriend, I want to
She's not my girlfriend. She's not my girlfriend.
No. She going to come to Jersey and hang out with you?
No. That's been
not for her.
That's
huh?
been discussed, but no.
No. Why not?
Maybe at the Shore House. As Robin knows, I'll have any type of broad at the Shore House.
Your mom doesn't go to the Shore House.
Oh, yes, my mother has her own.
His mother decorated.
My
the
mother,
Shore House.
are you kidding me? My mother has her own wing. She has
Yeah.
a suite.
So if a horse
bathroom.
shows up,
No, that's not. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen unless
All
my
right.
mother's away. Unless my mother goes on the
sounds
summer.
to me like you're falling in love with this girl, but you're worried about what society's going to think.
No, would I worry about society? Look at me.
In a weird way, yeah.
No,
There are areas where you worry.
there's a lot of complications with her.
The kids.
That's one. Also, where she's from and geography and everything
She
else.
could move. What's to stop her
Move
from
right into that
moving?
Shore
Calm
House.
down, Robin. If my mother goes on the summer-long cruise I'm trying to get her to go on,
The way I'm thinking about it is, you got a whore for free, and you had to pay Sam Simon $8,000. So you're kind of
sort of
equal.
made out even.
Yeah,
But-
you did okay.
now in regular gambling,
Go ahead.
I won $12,000
All right. So you really won $4,000. Is what you're saying.
with the 1,600. So if you count the 1,600, the game, the 2 and the 500, if you want to get really
Technical.
cool with the math,
And the 10. Even count the $10.
little over 6 G's
6 G's. You won.
up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Thank
there
goodness
you go.
for your regular gambling.
Yeah, and again, Sam, of course, will get on here and give his story, but David Tell knows that in the beginning he didn't know, and I didn't know for sure.
Yeah,
but
that's kind of a screwy
and
thing.
I think from my calculations, Attell ended up some money, and I bet Norm and Sam are up a shitload of money.
They just want to take money from their friends.
Did you get worked by Sam Simon?
Did I get what?
Worked by Sam Simon.
My lawyer said I can't discuss this right now.
Why not?
No, I don't know. I think Sam. I think what we're looking at here is Sam stole money from me to give to charity. It's like Peter Pan or Robin.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John Hine and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Artie Lang here. On Monday's wrap-up show, we discussed Dr. Drew Pinsky and his assessment of me, which I think is total bullshit. I don't want to be dead like my father. I'd like to be thin like my father, probably. I don't want to be dead like my father. But I do drugs to forget my father's dead. It's very complicated. Join us when the exploiter of the century, Dr. Drew, comes in and hopes that he gets me to die on his show instead of this show. I'm dying on our show. Not Dr. Drew's show. Fuck him. And fuck you!
Now, Artie, before you came in, I was explaining, I took your side in the sense that how could you say that this guy, Dr.
My
Drew,
BlackBerry's blowing up.
isn't exploitive when everything he does is on television?
Right, of course. The guy's look, I know he's a nice guy, but look, I said to him point blank, would you let one of your daughters do this? And of course the thought of that's horrifying to him. And he went, good question. No. It's just, look, he's taking advantage of the biggest fuck-ups that are out in L.A. right now. You know, I mean,